Okay, so good evening, everyone. Am I audible, guys?
Good evening, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So let me start. Let me share the
Good evening,
screen.
sir.
Good evening. Okay. So let's discuss about. Okay. Yesterday we discussed about HTML front-end, backend, database. We have seen the overview how front-end and backend communicate. So let's start with HTML. Today's lecture. We already discussed basically something like little bit about HTML. But today again we will see from the scratch. Okay, so let's discuss about HTML document structure. Okay, so what is HTML document structure is, let's see. Okay, so for example, you can assume. Okay, so this, just wait. Okay, so suppose this is our HTML page, HTML web page. So on our HTML web page, we can divide our HTML page. Okay, so we can divide our HTML web page into different sections. Okay, so this is the first section is what header section, and in the last section we can say the last section of our HTML page generally it is footer. Okay, then in HTML we also have sidebar. We create sidebar as well. Okay, this is what sidebar, and apart from this we have some sections as well in our HTML. Like we can have section 1. Okay, so we have section 2. Okay, let me just write the names also so that you can easily remember. So this is generally you can consider it as like this is what header. Okay, we can say simply I'm writing here head tag, or the top part what we call it header. Okay, and the bottom whatever you are seeing in last, that is known as footer. and this is known as sidebar. Okay, and this is known as section. Okay, so we can say section. This is what section 1, suppose, and this is nothing but section 2. Okay, so this is the journal structure of our HTML web page. Understanding, guys? Everyone understanding this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now let's discuss about. Okay, now let's discuss about basic HTML page tags. Okay, yesterday we have discussed about few tags. Today also we will discuss some tags. Okay, what are the basic important tags like every beginners should understand about it? Okay, so let me just write. Okay. So first of all, we have, when we discuss about HTML structure, so we have tag like, you will see the first tag is what? You will see the very first tag is doc type. What is the name of the tag? Doc type. And you will see HTML. Doc type HTML. Okay, this is the first tag you will see. So let me just show you as well. Suppose I am opening here VS Code, Visual Studio Code. Okay, and here is what our HTML page. We have discussed this code yesterday, right? So the first tag is what? Doc type HTML. What it tells? It tells like, what's the mean of this? It tells this is what? Latest version of HTML file. HTML. So what is the HTML latest version? Which is HTML5, right? Doc type HTML means it tells to the browser, use the latest version of HTML. What is the latest version of HTML? Which is HTML5. Getting this, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next tag we have head. Next tag name is head tag. So what is the use of this head tag? Okay, but before the head tag you will see again one HTML tag. Okay, so what is the use of this another HTML tag? Okay, let me just delete this. We have another tag which is HTML. Okay, so HTML means wrap all the content. all the content within HTML tag. Okay, so we wrap all the content between HTML open tag and HTML closing tag. Okay, so we have HTML open tag and we have HTML closing tag, right? After that we have another tag which is head tag open and head tag close. Here what we write? Anyone have any idea?
We write title here.
Okay, generally we write
Information.
here title meta text. Here we can say in one word we can say here we write metadata. What we write here? Metadata. What is metadata? Metadata is nothing but data about data. What is the mean of data about data? What is the mean of data about data? Data about data means,
Information.
okay, telling the info about data. Okay, so let's take an example. What is metadata? To understand metadata, for example, we have a book. Okay, so we have one book. Let me create something like book. How to create book? So this is book. It is looking like a book. It is not looking like a book, but you can suppose this is what book. Okay, so number of pages in this book. How many number of pages are there? Okay, who is the author of this book? Who is the author? Okay, and one more thing, what is the price of this book? What is the price of this book? Right? And how many chapters, number of chapters in this book, right? So this is nothing but when I'm talking about number of pages, when I'm talking about author, when I'm talking about price, and when I'm talking about number of pages. So these are nothing but metadata of this book. So what are the metadata? This number of pages, number of chapter, number of, means what is the price of this author, means this is telling about the data. Basically our data is nothing but data is our book. This book is our data, but what is the metadata? Metadata which is telling about the data. For example, number of pages of whom, to this book, price to whom, this book. Okay, author of this book. Okay, number of pages of this book. What we are doing basically these attributes are giving information about this data, means these attributes are describing the data in well manner. So this is what metadata means in our website. So in head section, basically we write head. So inside the head section we have head open and head close, and here we write the information. Which information we write? We write here metadata. And what is the use of metadata? Suppose you have created one educational website. So what you will do, all the meta information of your website you will write in the head section. Why you will write in head section? Because ultimately whatever information you are writing here in your head section, it helps in SEO. SEO is nothing but search engine optimization. Search engine optimization. So for example, you have created your educational website where you uploaded all the contents related to HTML. Okay, you have uploaded content like CSS, all the notes you are providing of Python as well. So these are things you are providing. Okay, but I am searching HTML. Whenever I am searching HTML, so I am getting what I am getting. I am getting the website of W3 school. Okay, I am getting W3 school website, but I am not getting your educational website. Suppose ABC educational website, I am not getting your website because W3 school developers added meta tags in their head section. The well organized meta tag they have added in their website. So that's why their website SEO is very high. Means whenever anyone search related to HTML, CSS and Python, first of all a W3 school website comes because they have huge meta for about their website. But your website don't have that much meta tags. Okay, so this is the use of meta tag. Okay, so we are generally not discussing in detail about the meta tag. Basically, I am going to tell you what's the significance of this meta tag. Okay, so it tells to Google or search engine optimization like what is your website, what type of content your website having. Okay, and what is the target audience of your web for your website. So this information we add in what meta tags. After that we have title. Title means title will show. So for example, this is our document. What is the title here? Index.html. So this title, we can say this is a also kind of meta information. Meta means, for example, this is the complete information of our HTML page. This is the complete information of our HTML page. But this is the a tiny information about our page. Means what we can say, what we can understand here. There is a page which containing HTML, but we don't know what HTML exactly written on this page. For example, this is another meta, we can say title, my links. So we are understanding means this document may contain links and this code written in HTML. So we are getting some idea when I click here. So here you can see actual code, right? Are you understanding what is the use of meta tag? Guys, are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Right? What's the use of HTML? I mean doc type HTML.
Recognize that the HTML latest version is
Okay, it tells to the
HTML.
browser, use the latest version of HTML. Whatever the latest version is, just use that version. Why we use this HTML? Again, HTML open and closing. So whatever website content you will write, whatever the website content you will write in this between these two tags, HTML open and close. Okay, it should start with open and it should end by HTML close. Here you will write everything. Here you will write your header code, here you will write your footer code. Okay, here you will write your sidebar code. Okay, or image code, whatever you want to create, just write between these two tags. Getting this? Now what is head tag? Head tag contains what? Meta information. What is meta information? Means what is metadata? Metadata is nothing but data about data. Telling info about data. Like for example, there is a book. Okay, so book is what? Data. What is the metadata of the book? Number of pages, author, okay, number of chapters, what is the price of the book, okay, when this book published, in which publication this book published. Okay, so this is all about meta information about the book, which is giving more information about the book. Okay, Metadata tells information about the data only. Okay, next, this also helps in SEO, search engine optimization. What is the use of search engine optimization? So whenever you are creating your own website, you will like to keep your website, you will like to have your website on top or on the internet, over the internet, right? So in that case, you need to do the search engine optimization for your website. Okay, so how you will do? Using the meta text. Okay, I'm telling you in just a normal way. Actually, this is a big process for optimizing search engine optimization. It is a complete big field, but I'm telling you in short. Now next tag we have title. Okay, next tag we have title tag. Title tag means whatever your website, what's the purpose of your website, what your website actually will do. For example, here I am writing, okay, like for example, I am writing here chat GPT. Okay, so if the website title is chat GPT means this website is what will generate something through AI. Okay, for example, my website title is Canva. So means our website is something regarding design. Okay, like this website will allow us to design something. Suppose our website title is what? Amazon. Means this website will allow us to shop, purchase something. Okay, for example, our website name is Netflix. Okay, so this website will be related to the entertainment. For example, my website name is Insta. So this website is related to the social media. Are you understanding the significance of title? So whenever you are giving the title of your website, just use the meaningful name for the title. Don't write XYZ. Don't write XYZ in your title. Getting? So
Yes, sir.
briefly we tell, in one word we tell about our web applications, like what actually our web application will contain, we tell in one word, in title. Okay, after that after title we have body tag. Okay, so what is this body tag? What is the use of this body tag? Okay, so for example, this is your website. Okay, so your website should be there in between which tag? HTML open tag, and should be between HTML closing tag. Okay, whatever you want to show here on these places, so this is nothing but body of the website. Body of the website, it should be open and it should be closed. Understanding? Before the body means here in this area we write what? Head. And head contained what? Meta information. Okay, like brief description of our web application. But body contained what? Actual UI part. For example, if you want to create a carousel on your website where automatically images are changing, so this part, what where you will write? You will write in body section. Suppose you want to create some cards, okay, shopping cards, where you want to display image, here you want to display some details, here you want to display one button. Okay, similarly you want to create few more cards. Okay, so like that. So where you will write this components code? Here this components code you will write in which section? In body section. Getting? So in body section you will write in these components code, visual components. Okay. So for example, I want to display here, for example, yesterday I asked you to create about top 10 AI tools website. So did anyone try this? So what I wanted in this website, basically the idea is you will create a web page something like this. Okay, and here you have to write the heading. Okay, first of all you can write one simple heading here, AI tools. Okay, AI tools or whatever your name you can mention, like Lata AI tools or Mamta AI tools. Okay, or Juberia AI tools workspace, something like that you can mention. After that, what you need to use, here you have to write one heading. Heading is nothing but, heading means you have to write the AI tool name. Suppose AI tool name is what? DeepSeek. What is the AI tool name? DeepSeek. So here you will write what? Paragraph. You will write paragraph. Paragraph is nothing but you will write the little details about this DeepSeek, like how does it work. And after that you will create one link here, visit. So when anyone click here on the visit, it should work. So how to do it? So in order to write this main heading, here we will use h1. Here we will use h1 tag. In order to write second heading, which is little small than the main heading, so here we will use h2 tag. For writing the paragraph, we will use paragraph tag. Okay. For and if you want to use image, okay, I will tell you how to use image, but right now we are not using image. So for creating this link, we will use anchor tag. So how many tags we have to use? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So within 4 tags, we can create this. So this 4 tags, how many times we have to repeat? 10 times. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to write heading and paragraph and anchor tag, like that we have to mention. Right. So let's do this activity, guys. Okay, so let me just open my VS Code. Let me tell you how to open actually. Let me go to the desktop. I have created one folder called Frontend. Here I have another folder which is HTML. Okay, so here I will open this workspace. Okay, here you are seeing index.html, my links and notes. So this is nothing but, this is our workspace, we can say. This is generally a folder, but I am calling it as a workspace. Or we can say we can create another folder by clicking here. We can create another folder and we can give the name also in order to properly understand what this folder will contain. AI tools page. Okay, I have written the folder name is AI tools name. So this AI tools name folder, I want to open this on VS Code. So how we can open? So see, this area is what generally it will display all the folders and content. Okay, right now this is what empty folder. This folder is empty right now. So we have to go to the address bar of this folder. So this is what address bar. Here you will see this is in C drive, user, okay, desktop, front end, like this. This is the location. So delete the location, delete everything. Just write here CMD. So when I write here CMD, so this folder will open in CMD. Okay, so this AI tools page opened in what? CMD. Now from CMD, I want to open the same folder in my VS Code. So in order to open this folder in VS Code, what I need to write here? Code dot. What I will write here? Code dot. Make sure you are there in AI tools page folder and then you are writing code dot. So when you write the code dot and press the enter, you will get this page. What is our page name? As you can see here clearly, AI tools page, or here also you can see AI tools page. If I will show you, right now we don't have anything here in this folder. This is also same folder, here is also the same folder. So either you can create file from here or you can create file from here as well. Okay, so for example, I'm creating a file from here by clicking on this icon. What I will write here, index.html. Okay, we can write any name, but the extension should be .html. Okay, so now press the enter. So as you can see here, one file is created. This file is created. Which file? Index.html file is created here. Okay, here also we are seeing index.html. So we will work in VS Code only. That's why I will maximize this VS Code. And here what we have to do, basically we have to create such a design. AI tools we have to mention. So first of all, we will create the basic structure of the website. How to create? Just first we have to write doc type HTML. The second tag is what? HTML itself. Okay, and inside the HTML we have head tag. Okay, here you can write meta tag. Right now I'm skipping the meta tag. I will just write the title, and here I will mention AI tools. Okay, or we can say FSD AI tools. Okay, whatever AI tools or whatever website you want to create, you can create. And whatever the content we will write inside the body section. Okay, so here I want to write one heading like H1 AI tools, or we can say top 10 AI tools. Okay, like this I am writing. So where can I see the output of this page? So we have different options. Either you can go to the folder here on this AI tools page folder, and you can double click on it, and you will get the output. What you are getting? Top 10 AI tools. Here in title you can see FSD AI tools. This is one way to open the output of this page. Another way is, what you can do, you can simply right click and open it with live server. Okay, so in order to open it with live server, you need to install the extension. Okay, you need to install extension which is live server, which we have already installed yesterday. So this is the live server extension you need to install. Then when you right click, you will see this open with live server. Okay, so open with live server, it is coming. Okay, so here what I will do, okay, so here I will write the code, HTML code I will write. Like here I will write heading 2 H2, and here I will write the first tool name is what? Chat GPT. Okay, so you can see here automatically written here Chat GPT. Because when you are using this VS Code, you should make sure in file this option should be selected. Which option? In file there is an option called auto save. If you will not select this, then what will happen? Whatever you will write, you will not get the reflection. For example, I am writing here H2 again, and I am writing something, but I am not getting anything. So in order to get the output of this H2 tag, you need to save it. So when you save it, then only you will see the output. So what we need to do? We need to save it. So we need to save it. After saving it, we are getting this, but we don't want to save it again and again. So that's the reason I have checked one symbol. Okay, I have checked one option. The option name is auto save. So what you have to do, go to the file and click on auto save option. So it will automatically save the changes. Whatever code you will write, it will automatically save. And here we will write the description about this chat GPT, like this is an generative AI from the open source community. Okay, open source, uh, what's the name of that? Open AI. It is from open AI product. Okay, like that something I am writing. Okay, see, whatever we are writing, it is going, means whenever we are writing extra, we are not able to see our previous part. So if you want to wrap this content, what you will do, just press Alt and Z. When you press Alt and Z, so whenever it will go to the invisible area, it will change the line. Okay, whenever you are writing something, it will start from the new line. Okay, like this. Okay, here we can use one attribute called align, and here we can write center. So it is automatically coming in center, right? And we can write about this chat GPT, or we can write here one, the simple utility we are doing. Okay, so you can write something regarding about the chat GPT, and using anchor tag, you can mention the link. How you will mention the link? Just go to the OpenAI and just copy the link. Okay, this is what chatgpt.com, and you just come to your page, and here you can mention, and here you can write visit. So whenever someone reading your blog, okay, if he might interested to see about the chat GPT, use about the chat GPT, he will just click on it and chat GPT will open. But it is opening on the same page. Where is your blog? It got it got replaced with this page. So we want, whenever someone click on this visit, a new tab should open, and where this output should come. So what we will write here, we will mention one more attribute. Are you understanding? Here a is what? Our tag. A is what? Our tag. Let me show you. For example, uh, I have used one tag which is called h1, and inside the h1 I have used align, and I have written what? Center, and then we have some content, and then h1 close. So this is what? This is nothing but tag, h1 tag, and this is what? This is the attribute. What we call it? Attribute of which tag? Attribute of h1 tag. What we call this? This area is known as value, and what we call this? This area is known as content. Getting this? So whenever we are using anchor tag, so first we are writing tag name, after that we are writing attribute name, and here we are writing value. Okay, like https colon slash slash chatgpt.com, something something. Okay, and after that we will use another attribute which is target, and in target we will mention underscore blank. Okay, and after that I'm writing here we will write our content, and here we will close the tag. So do you know what is this 8? A is nothing but tag, or we can say element. Okay, and what is href? Href is nothing but attribute. Do you know what is target? What is target?
It's also active.
This is also an attribute. Do you know what is underscore blank? This is value.
Value.
Okay, value of which attribute? This target attribute, right? Okay, so this is the element or tag. This is what attribute. This is the value of the respective attribute. This is another attribute. This is the value. A attribute, a single attribute may have multiple attributes. Okay, 1000 plus attribute it may contain, right? An attribute. Hope you are understanding. So that is what we are writing. We are writing what? href, which is attribute, and we are writing value as well, and we are writing visit. But we want whenever we are clicking, it is overriding our page. Means this chat GPT is opening on the same page, but we don't want this. What we want, it should open to the new tag. So we will write here one more attribute, which is target, and these are the different values. Okay, so out of them we will use the blank. So when you will use the blank, so when someone click on the visit, so it is not overriding. Your blog is there, chat GPT is there, right? So same thing we can repeat with the another element. So it's better to write the comment. Okay, it's better to write the comment whenever you are doing some activity. So write comment. Okay, what comment we will write? Like we can say content one. Okay, so we have written this content one. So we will copy this content one. Okay, we will just copy the content one because we are going to do the same things. So now this is what content one. We will say this is what content two. In content two, let me write here h2. Okay, in content two, what we are going to do? We are going to just replace the values. Okay, so this is what chat GPT. So instead of chat GPT, let me write something called DeepSeek. Okay, so here DeepSeek is coming. Okay, now you can change the description also. Okay, description means you will override this p tag. Just okay, here we will override is, and what we will write? We will write something called this is a competitor of chat GPT. I think spelling is not correct. What is spelling of competitor? Can anyone help me with the spelling? Competitor. Is it correct? Okay, it is correct. Okay, so now just add the link of DeepSeek website. Okay, DeepSeek website. So just open here DeepSeek. Okay, so this is what DeepSeek. Just copy this and paste this. Instead of writing chat GPT, just paste this. Okay, you pasted DeepSeek. So let's test it whether it is opening to the correct page or not. So just click on this DeepSeek. So yeah, it is opening on DeepSeek. Okay, so like that you can do. Okay, so for example, from the chat GPT, I have taken this like what we can say AI tools name. You just take the screenshot, or your task is you have to create a website something like this. Okay, you can explain more, you can take the description from the Google and you can write. Okay, this is your task. You have to write about 10 text. Suppose you want to give some horizontal line. So in this, in order to give horizontal line, you can use one tag which is hr. You can use hr tag. Hr is nothing but horizontal line. So you can see this horizontal line is coming. Getting this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that is all for today. So just you have to, what you have to do, you have to create one structure and just copy and paste that structure and just change the content. Okay, and don't forget to write the comments. Comments are really helpful. Okay, any question? Does anyone have any question related to installation of something? Do you have any question, anyone? Let me talk with the new students, like Mamta is there, Reshma is there, Lata is there, and Aisha is also there, I guess. Aisha, yes, Aisha is there. Are you guys understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What about Aisha? Your voice is not coming actually. Open the mic, but your voice is not coming. Okay, so generally I'm asking, it is not like you have to give me the good feedback only, doesn't mean you can give your suggestion as well. Sir, this thing we are not understanding, or improve this thing or that thing. I think Sabina also there in meeting. Sabina, yes, Sabina also there. I think she will be busy, so she can't unmute. Okay, no problem. You can give thumbs up if you are understanding. Okay, the old students, I mean those who are with us from starting onwards. Do you guys understanding, enjoying the lectures? Any suggestion from Juveria, from Sai Lakshmi? Okay, so don't worry, guys. We are starting from the basics only. Okay, it is not like we will not create the advanced project. We will create the advanced projects as well. We will create the like full stack projects as well. But you have to be patient. Okay, if we will skip the basics, we cannot do anything. Yes, HTML is what, very simple. So if you are having innovative mind, if you have innovative mind, you know the innovations. You like to do innovation, means creating the new things. So this is the perfect time to create your own website. Okay, and create something realistic website. Realistic means you don't need to write so much CSS, so much JavaScript. Just use HTML and create something useful. For example, if we are, for example, these are what? These are the few websites which I open most of the time. For example, ChatGPT and this Kahoot and something, these websites. So I open frequently these websites. That's why I have saved this. So in order to, instead of saving these websites, can I create a web page where I can keep all the like my favorite links, where we can add our all the favorites links like this. For example, on my day-to-day activity, I open ChatGPT. So I will create a website, and here I will create some image or link where when I click on ChatGPT, so it directly open. I don't need to type. I don't need to type here ChatGPT. I will keep this page on my desktop, and where I will get all the useful things. For example, you are the student, and you know these are the websites are very much helpful for creating the notes or writing the assignment. Just create a blog website or web application in order to highlight those websites which are really useful, right? So create something which can help to you as well as others. Okay, like you can create a website for top YouTube channels, top 5 or top 10 YouTube channels, for learning Frontend, for learning Python, for learning, for preparing chicken, for preparing chicken biryani. Okay, so like that you can create category, and in category you can mention the videos or channel recommended by you. You can also mention like best coding practice websites, or what you can do, you can create a website where you can mention top 10 DSA questions for TCS, for Wipro, okay, for Amazon. So these kind of websites you can create, and where you can mention all the code, you can mention all the hints, you can mention everything, and that will be useful for you. You can create a website for interview questions. Python most frequently asked interview question. You may create one website for like aptitude questions. Most frequently asked aptitude questions. Are you understanding what I am trying to say? I am giving you an idea, and you have to innovate it. And it doesn't means like
Yes, sir.
you will create millions dollars company. Nobody started from zero step millions dollars company. Okay, nobody started a good startup from the beginning. So startups are like they created the structure. Later they improved, they added more feature on it. For example, when we talk about Amazon, so Amazon was, I think, book selling website, maybe book reading website. Okay, later on, so many features came into Amazon. Okay, there are so many examples are there. They started from zero, and slowly, by the time they added the features, and they have created the startups. So if you do a single activity like them, if you create a simple heading tag or paragraph tag or anchor tag, so you are in the journey of startup or doing something great in future. If you think like competition is very high, people already created Amazon, people already created Flipkart, people already created Meesho, people already created Netflix, everything created, then what I need to create, everything is there. I think nothing is I think whatever I will create, it will not work. If you will think like that, nothing will work for you. See, already Amazon is there, but the competitors are also there. Flipkart, Meesho, Myntra, these are the competitor. You can be a one of the competitor of them. Okay, Ola bikes already there, but Rapido came. Okay, Uber came. So many competitors are coming. So you have to think innovatively, and you have to implement something. And later, when you will believe on your project, on your startup, or whatever you are thinking to start, then definitely by the time it will improve, and you will get more clarity about it. Okay, so if I am saying just create a website for top YouTube channels, for top AI tools, so those feel like this is what is this, this is very easy task, we don't need to do it, we will not implement it. Later on, whenever sir will teach like good concept or the detailed concept, then we will start learning it or implementing it. You are playing game with yourself actually. If you are thinking like this way, you are playing game with you. Because if you have the motivation, if you have the courage, if you have the courage, then what you need to do? You need to start from zero. Okay, for example, I have taught you only heading tag, paragraph tag, as well as anchor tag. These three tags, only three tags. So you should ask yourself a question: what can I do with these three tags only? What can I create realistic or useful using these three tags? Although in HTML we have thousands of tags, but generally we don't use thousands of tags in order to web development. Web development doesn't mean something beautiful. It means something useful, something helpful. If you are creating something, it should help you as well as the others. This is known as innovations. Getting so like that you have to think. If you are attending this class, front end development class means you have to think out of the box, right? Okay, Lata implemented something. Lata, would you like to share your screen to show how many of you are thinking, guys, like sir ने आज पका दिया, बोर कर दिया?
No, sir.
No? Okay, I think Lata is sharing his her screen. Okay, she has implemented. Okay, very nice. Okay, so these type of people have something to do in future, definitely. It's very nice. Yes, yes, very nice. Like whatever tools you know or you frequently use, you can mention. Okay, it doesn't mean your website is looking stylish or not. Later we will learn how to style it. Okay, very nice, Lata. You are like one of my favorite student, I can say, who don't listen but also implement. Okay, guys, you also have to, you everyone have to do something like that. Okay, so it is not like this. See, if students are going in Amazon, they are going to place in Amazon or Flipkart or in any big company. So it doesn't means like the teachers are teaching in well manner. So when you go to in IITs or NITs, it doesn't mean teacher are teaching in very well manner. Okay, so in the big institutes like Harvard's and all, these universities, professor just give the task to the students. Okay, there is no spoon feeding. When you go to the big institutes, there is no spoon feeding. You have to do everything by yourself. There is a community, there is a culture in IITs and NITs where you have to implement everything by yourself and collaborate with your fellow colleagues, fellow friends, or we can say developers. Okay, because you guys are the developers. So what you have to do, you can make a team, you can create a pair of two people and try to implement something. Because because uh, like uh, it is not my knowledge or my skills that I will send you in the big company. It is your efforts. You will go in the big companies, you will crack the big interviews. Why? Because if you will follow the advice, you will crack something big in your life. Okay, so you have to be like what we can say, you have to be uh, not able to recognize that word, but you have to be initiative. You have to take initiative actually. Okay, don't wait for the uh, other opportunity. Whatever tools you have, whatever things you have, just start building something. Okay, so that's all for today, guys. I'm feeling tired, very much tired, because my office hours are increased nowadays, and it is really tough for me to taking this class after the office. But I want like you guys do something in your life. That's why uh, I I means like I adjust my schedule, I adjust my time to deliver lecture to you. I don't know what is the quality of the lecture, but I'm trying my best to deliver something good, right? So I can finish your batch as early as possible, but what I want, I just want to leave you like this. I want like something you get something in your life. Okay, so that is why I'm not ending everything quickly. What I want like until unless you will not get a perfect place, we will be like I mean it is not like life ended. I mean lifelong. It will not be lifelong classes. But what I want, whatever skills you are gaining, just gain it, implement it, and do something. Okay. All right, guys. I don't have any words to speak now. So good night, everyone. Thank you for giving your valuable time. Bye, all of you.
Thank you, sir.